Yeah, and see that's the art of gentrification.
Right.
If you look how it works, it's not an accidental thing.
Right.
It's a systematic process.
Right.
Where you allow things to become rampant.
Right.
You want to bring crime in. You want to let property values go down for a certain period of time. See, I take offense to that because I grew up around here. I mean, I'm Sister Claire Muhammad School as a child, as a corner, and it was, I'll admit, it was worse than it seemed danger-wise, but I argue that's because I didn't realize that was on the back of the start of the gentrification process in the late 70s and 80s when they looked to let those things run rampant.
Well, exactly.
Let the property values run down.
Let it go ahead plummet, yeah.
Buy it all up and then move us out of here. And we're not talking about access to affordable homes and access to affordable housing. We're talking about a systematic, proven, verifiable elimination of people's wealth, access to opportunities, you know, and as a mixed man, this is not accidental. If it was accidental, I think it would have been fixed because it would have been kumbaya, take it to the body shop, okay, we got damage. We're ignoring it. Ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean? How can you expect to keep the blissful state if you're not looking away?
Right.
How do you stay motivated in the midst of everything that's going on? How do you build your personal momentum and how do you get in the zone, right? And I'm glad you asked.
This is your city, you know, so you gotta know what it is. We on Massachusetts Avenue right now, you know? Massachusetts, that's another state. Every state in the United States, DC has a street for.
Have you been to Madagascar?
French? Nah, I didn't say countries. I said every state in the United States, DC has a state for. But for all the countries, we got embassies for the countries, okay? Embassies, yes. Okay. Girls, chill. I just told you to stop running. Let me explain something to you. You see right here? This is where somebody lives at, okay? Because they don't have a lot of money, okay? And it costs a lot of money to live here, all right? You understand? Somebody live right there, okay? That's their house. That's their bedroom. That's their house. That's their kitchen. This is where they live, okay? And it's cold. They live right there. In DC by the highway. This is why I tell you certain things so you won't end up in a bad situation. I want you to enjoy your life, okay? Okay? Nah. You gotta give them privacy, okay? They need their privacy. You see their shoes right there? You don't want to mess with their stuff. Come on. You never know. So that they keeping it safe. That's the entrance to their house right there. That's the entrance right there. So you gotta be careful.
She was trying to do. She said she wanted to give you an interview. See if she could give you an interview. Oh, okay, I got you.
I can't talk to people because I'm like the policeman around here. You dress up like people. Not like the regular policeman. So you dress like the regular people. Then work out. stuff.
Yeah.
Because the Capitol's beautiful, and then the visitor center, all the big buildings, the Supreme Court. We have to see all that stuff. Yeah, take pictures.
That's alright. You can say, hey, how you doing? I'm Zoe. Are you from DC? Alright, she was trying to ask you if you from DC. They want to do an interview on somebody, but if you ain't with it, it's cool.
No, we from New York.
Oh, y'all from New York? Okay. Hey, so we'll bring y'all here. Just touring?
Yeah, we came touring, yeah.
People from all over come. They come to DC and they come down here to see the Capitol, to see this building right here, and they think it's fun. You don't think it's fun? Oh, really? One day you'll be glad I took you down here. You know that? It's alright. Zoe, you know what I'm saying? People from different countries, not even from all over America, but they come from all over the world.
What about China?
China, even China, France.
You are on the main door, Massachusetts, right? First Nancy Birmingham is knocking on. Here the you very much a good short knocking on or knocking on. In Massachusetts. You know where all the plants right there, the 3 plants. Huh? It's fine.
I remember this from my 8th grade field trip.
Right. Yeah, a lot of it.
We do have a missing person who's going to respond to and independence.
You from DC though?
From New York.
New York? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all came here to get some of that money.
Bronx, New York.
Yeah.
You got it on camera?
Yeah.
183rd and Katona.
Alright. Yeah, you from DC?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
What part of DC?
I'm from Northwest.
How you feel about everything going on in DC?
I think it's a good thing. It's a blessful thing to have this stand here. We need to have some more people for the military. Then that way that'll bring more people here to let them know what President Obama doing for us, instead of everybody keep thinking negative about him. That man doing a good job, and it's a blessing. Whoever had this, it's a good thing they thought about the military instead of thinking, oh, did everything else. We need to have something. Because if it wasn't for the military, it might be worse than what it is. Then also they need to respect what's going on in DC. And matter of fact, everywhere else, sides are dealing with everything. So I tip my hand off whoever has something to do with this, and the people getting here safe. Thank God they allowed to get here safe, and it's a blessing and a wonderful thing to have something on a Veteran Day. So they need to do something for Martin Luther King and everything else. Not just only this for the military. We need to have something all over the world for different people, for support of us. Like, look at all these men and peoples here. If it wasn't for them people who did this, this would not even been happening. It'd have been like a regular, normal day. We need to respect our military. Look at the young boy who just got killed 2 or 3 days ago. He just come home, 21 years old. Come on, man. Did you kill the man who saved your life? So I respect my troops. I respect them and I love them, from the males, from the females, and what they doing right now. And whoever did it, I love him, and just tell him I'm afraid to say he loved him, man. Yeah, and just thank you for just taking time out just to put me on film. And I really appreciate that, because you ain't had to do it. Because I've been in Washington, D.C. ever since I was 65. I'm 49 years old, so it's a blessing to be here. Right here on this blessing for day. It's not cold, it ain't hot. It's a blessing for day to have this, for our military. Thank you, brother.
How y'all doing? How y'all feel about all these changes going on in D.C.?
What, the marijuana one?
Yeah!
I can smell it everywhere.
I do smell it. Oh, okay. You're right, though, because on certain grounds, you still go to jail around here.
Exactly right.
You know what's up. How y'all feel about D.C.?
DC, I love DC.
Y'all from D.C.?
Megan.
We love BC. They said it at 9:30.
Building must be faster than what it was.
You think people ain't gonna fight for their guns? So what you got to say about it? You think people ain't gonna fight for their guns? I want to hear from both of y'all. I'm saying due to the fact that human beings are naturally a violent race, you might as well not even bring that to the table. And of course someone's gonna have a gun. That's just not gonna happen. If they're gonna ban guns, I'm talking about banning guns. Cops can't have it because there are some corrupt motherfuckers out here. So they need to have something to replace that shit. And the taser ain't gonna work neither, dog. That shit hurt.
Gloomy, no doomsday. Not to be racial. I hate it because I'm mixed. I want to bring the sides together, but we burnt this street down, at the end of the last civil rights riots when it was ours. So if people that want to be separate from us but right around us think that they're safe living on a street and repopulating and taking over a street that we burnt down when it was ours, that's crazy logic.
Right.
We will burn it down when it's yours.
Right. Okay.
He pulled in a gas station in South Carolina, and for no reason, a state trooper shot him. And he said, "Why did you shoot me?" He's here in Washington today with us, saying, "Hands up, don't shoot, hands up, hands up, hands up." LeVar Jones.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and putting themselves in something bigger than themselves. On September 4th, my life changed. God showed me that there's a reason for me to be here, not just as a black man, but as a human being. Alright? All y'all out here, when you leave here, don't let it end here. Okay? Can I see the hands of black men here that whenever they get pulled over by the police, they automatically get nervous?
I see blue and I get nervous.
No. I know we got supporters of all kind out here. So, how many of our white or Caucasian supporters out here get nervous when they get pulled over by a police officer? Okay, right now, we know what the problem is here. We know what the problem is. We're being targeted, okay? The only way we're gonna get somewhere is if we work together, and if we don't stop. As soon as you stop, it's dead, okay? As soon as you stop, it's dead, all right? I thank God every day that I'm here. Okay. I believe in this movement, and I believe there is going to be change.
You fought for my son. You fought for Sean Bell. You fought for Ramale Graham. You fought for Trevor Martin. You fought for Mohammed Ba. And the list goes on.
And you still fighting.
Why are we here today? Let me tell you something. As a mother of Amadou Diallo, I know in 2000, when the 4 white officers were acquitted of killing my son of all charges, I thought the world was ending. We had then a conversation that we began in this country. I want to lift this one up and show the world. Amadou Diallo on the cover of the Time magazine. What do we say in them? We said cops, brutality, and race. And today, 16 years later, we are standing still and demanding the same thing. Just think about that for a moment. Think about all these young children who were taken away from us. Put a face, humanity, behind the headlines. My son's wallet looked like a gun. When Sean Bell went out to celebrate the best time of his life for his wedding, he looked suspicious. I thought 41 bullets that was shot at my son was so much. But when Sean Bell, 50 bullets. I went to the hospital to see the survivors of that brutality and violence from police guns. I went and saw them in the hospital. They have chain on the bed. They have handcuffs. And I cried. Nobody can imagine the trauma and that did for me, because I was seeing this young man for no reason being gunned down and they came out of it. My son never lived through that. He didn't stand a chance. I'm here today to support the Eric Garner family, Michael Brown family, Tamir Rice family, and the young man who was killed in Brooklyn. You know, in the end, we all have to ask this same question. Why our sons look suspicious? Why? And why each time our sons being gunned down, they will stereotype and portrayed? Why? Leslie's son supposed to go to college, but in the news, you see something else. Trevor Martin went out to get something to drink, but in the news is something else. Time and time again, we are going through the same history. I relive my tragedy every time, but I tell you, as long as I have bone in my body, I will not fail Amadou. I will not fail my son. I promise him that I'm going to stand for him, to speak for him, because he's no longer there to speak for himself. This sorority of sisters, we the moms, we don't want to belong to this group. We pay heavy price to be here. Many people understand. Whenever we see people in the neighborhood, they touch us and hug us. That gave us comfort. Gwen Carr, I'm sorry that Eric Garner was killed, and they told you that the officers who were responsible will not be put to trial. I am so sorry for that. Michael Brown, Leslie, I'm sorry that it has to end like this. But this is not the end, because of the sea of people who stood up, said this, we need justice. We cannot close the book. We have to carry on to justice for all. Equal justice for all the victims, despite where you're coming from. Whether it is Hawa Ba, or Sabrina Fulton, or Shambel Mam, or Leslie, or Gwen Carr, we are all here. And Iris Baez, I love you all. Please don't forget us. Don't forget that our sons died Why? So that we can open up the book and review what is happening. So that we can open up conversation around the nation. So that we can start building communities, between community relations. And then finally, when that happens, when we have strong laws, when we have good cops policing our neighborhood, then we can heal because we want to heal. We need healing, America. Thank you. God bless you.
We must hear, and we're going to hear from our partners in leadership, but we must hear from the mother who has symbolized the challenge of our time. The mother of Trayvon Martin, Sabrina Fulton.
First of all, I love you guys too. From my family to your family, from all of these families up here, you guys mean the world to us. And if we don't know how to express it all the time, and we can't touch you all the time and take pictures all the time, just know that our hearts and our minds are with you. Got a few things to talk about since I got the mic. First thing, this guy right here to my left, Reverend Sharpton, where would we be without him? People don't quite get it. They don't quite understand. They want to talk about we are not together. Look around. Look around. Take a look around. We are together. We are united. We are standing. And we are going to fight this fight together. Together. It hurts me to my heart to know that so many men are getting away with shooting and killing our young people and not being held accountable for it. But I truly believe by us being here together and united, that God sits high and looks low. And the light is absolutely shining on what's going on. This is not something new that just started. This is something that's been happening. This is something that's been going on. It's just that some folks just woke up. Some folks just woke up and realized, hey, this race of people is being treated a little differently. Come on now. We want to make sure we're not only talking to ourselves and our own groups and organizations, but we got to make sure we're talking to other folks so they understand what we're going through, because some people don't quite get it. And so don't preach to the choir, because they get it, they understand. I don't have to tell one of these mothers up here what they going through, because they know. I don't have to tell not one single African American about racial profiling, because you guys know. So what I challenge you to do is talk to somebody that does not know. Talk to somebody and make somebody else knowledgeable and make somebody else aware and educate somebody else about what you are going through. Because long as we just talk to ourselves, we gonna stay in our same circles. And we got to step out of that circle. And we got to make positive change. The last thing I want to say is, don't just come to the rally and then go home. The numbers look nice. It looks good. You guys look good out there. And we're very proud to stand here. But it cannot stop here. This has to be the start. So I'm going to challenge you also to connect yourself with a nonprofit organization, somebody that has purpose and meaningful and something that meets an organization that supports the same ideas that you have and the same goals that you have. We gonna fight this together. Yeah. God bless you all. Thank you.
Sabrina Fulton, give her a hand. Let's thank the families as they step down. I want to thank the Black Eagle who's hosting us. At our request at NAN, he will bring on the National Bar Association and Brother Brooks of the NAACP, Mark Morial and Melly Campbell, who co-convened this. Judge Greg Mathers is in the house. We gotta hear from the judge. And then Reverend Jamal Bryan will send us home. I know some of you have buses leaving. Hold on. Don't leave us. Hold your bus. Tell the bus company don't charge overtime.
I have the pleasure of introducing one more family member, the daughter, Emerald Gardner Snipes. Where is she? Emerald, you there? Please, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
I just want to start by thanking everyone for coming out and supporting our families. I just want to have 11 seconds of silence for my dad. Hands up. No justice. No justice. I just want to start by thanking my Youth Huddle family. They're on the stage with me. I joined National Action Network after the march in Staten Island. I go every Saturday and every Monday to the House of Justice to figure out what I can do to make the policing better in our communities. I've come up with a list. I can't find right now, but I have it. I just came up with a few pointers that I just want to outline so that we can all work together to get these policies enforced. Public protests are important because we all have to come out and get our voices heard. And if we don't make our voices be heard, they won't listen. So we have to make them listen. We have to go out there and protest together, peacefully. Today was so peaceful. I cried the whole way from down Pennsylvania Avenue until I reached here. All the love and the support that everybody had given. We have to learn how to respect each other and learn how to speak to each other. If you don't know somebody and they're going through something, give them a hug. Say, we with you. If you need me, I'm here. Go to a young person and tell them you don't have to riot and loot and you don't have to flip cars. Because that's not what we do. That's not what my father did. My father was a family man. He wanted young men to take care of their kids. My father took care of his kids until his last dying breath. When he said, I can't breathe, he's saying, I can't feed my family because I will no longer be here to feed them.
I'm coming through. I'm coming through. Let me through.
Hands up. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Coming through. Where you going? I'm coming through. I want to get to the mother. Okay. I'm going to get to the mother. Well, you going to get there too.
If there ain't going to be no justice, no justice, thank you everyone for coming out and supporting me.
Thank you.
Hey, my man, what the flag mean up? What that flag mean?
That is for Anonymous.
Oh, okay.
The hacker group.
Oh, okay. Where y'all from? Y'all all over? Oh, okay. Oh,
I don't know what they're up to on their computers, but some of them come from this area, others are coming from like New York and other places. So.
Okay.
Well, I look on the news every day. I get up and I see someone has been killed by police and they're not going to be prosecuted. It's been like this for years. I wake up, I read this news, and after a while, I start getting really fucking pissed off. like a lot of people here. So, I mean, I've been complaining about this for years. I'm glad that everyone's here together now, and something's being done about it. I hold this sign, bacon. It's just generic disrespect for police. Because that's all. I mean, you know, I don't have that much else to offer. I just want them to know I don't like them. I don't like what they're doing, and I want everyone else to know. If you want, you can be like me and show that you're angry. And don't be scared.
Huh? Yeah, I'm making a movie about DC, man.
Cool, we're from California.
Y'all from California?
Yeah.
All right.
From Mexico.
Oh, for real? Yeah. That's all right. Get that money. Y'all like it here?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, okay. How long y'all here for?
Only until tomorrow, that's it.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I hope y'all enjoy the sights. I know my man gonna take care of y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But this alright. I appreciate this. Now, you know, look for it. You might never know when you're gonna see it, but it's gonna be out there though. But it's nice to meet y'all though. All right. Take care now. DC Discover. I like that there.
They move with us out, and I don't know how they think they can move you forever. It's called the law of displacement.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you push it out, and the water goes here. You get in the bathtub with a full tub. The water got to go on the floor. It don't go nowhere. Energy can't be created nor stored, so it's all displacement.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is that's a fact. This will get nasty eventually.
Yeah.
It has to.
Right.
And the problem with the gap, you see everybody say the gap between the rich and poor is getting separated. What we really don't understand about that is this. It says nothing about the pile of wealth in the middle of those two opposing parties.
Right. The lights on, off?
The pile of wealth.
On the left side.
The pile of wealth, actually all over these years, they're getting bigger.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
So if there's been a gap between the have-nots and the haves, that pile's getting bigger. Our access to the pile in the middle is getting diminished. And over time, what that is going to do is going to threaten to take everything your grandparents worked for, your parents worked for, in forms of home, equity, gone now. You can't pay the taxes, your estate tax, inheritance tax, ate up half of it as soon as you got passed to you. So essentially that wealth is slowly, systematically being diverted and grown. That's the saddest part. That pile of wealth is being grown at the exact same time it's being pushed slower into the hands of the people who didn't work to earn it. Right now, some people might be check to check. We're gonna get to a point to where you're a check and 2 weeks back. People will stop working when they're working for last week's bills.
Right.
Man don't mind working when he's check to check, you know, okay, this week I'm in the clear. We're getting to a point where more and more of us, you working for last month's debts, and then last month's debts. They're getting further and further behind. You know, all displacement says they gotta go somewhere.
Yeah. All right.
You know, and I argue that why it don't look like that for whites is because theirs is about a population boom. They're trying to grow their numbers.
Right.
They're trying to fill in the voids. So they want their numbers to grow. They want all their people to have 2, 3, 4 babies now. But they just ignorantly keep looking the other way. And my white side of me wants to tell them more than my black side. Y'all got more to worry about
than us. Yeah. Oh, no question. Because it ain't about the color all the way, live.
My white side's got so much more to worry about than the black side.
It's about the economics. Like you said, that economics is big.
When this erupts, say you weren't in a car and the guy on the road cruising you thought was nice was in the car, his car wrecks and crashes and gets destroyed. Okay, did you want to be the guy that you thought previously, oh man, I'm walking, man? Or do you want to be that guy that you just saw go by you and burst into a ball of flames into that car that you just was joning on? That's where they're headed. We can't see that. They're headed for a ball of flames and we still see our positions walking. It's like, oh man. I was able to step back and see happiness and money.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? And exactorists, that guy said, that came up with the concept of mine for rent, property, and inheritance because he knew they would hinder his search for truth. So I argue, if you got money, you really can't be searching for truth anymore. That thing I was telling you yesterday, the more money you get, the more problems you see, and money will make you start looking the other way. you got more money to fix things, but you see more problems, so then you look away. It forces you to ignore. Because no one's got that much money. You couldn't fix every problem you see.
Right.
So money makes you ignorant by default. It forces you to, I gotta look that way. Man.
Right.
That's gonna upset my happiness.
Jellie Vision?
For what?
Jellie Vision.
What is that?
Yeah, this is the Jellie Vision for you.